Hello and welcome to episode 10 of my Outward tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on using some of the resources I have gathered, bought and otherwise got to cook some food and make some beneficial drinks, because some of these are going to be very important for when we're out adventuring outside of the town. So I first want to correct myself with two things. In the last episode I kept calling the shrimps on the beach pistol shrimps, and as you well know they're obviously mantis shrimps, so apologies for that. And secondly, I wanted to mention that if you're following my routine of staying in the village sleeping for, lost a fish, sleeping for 3 nights and then going and gathering and selling and all of that, winter will eventually arrive. So just make sure you're prepared as you're making this money from the vendors. I think a couple of them sell this. Buy the fur helm, fur armour and fur boots. Altogether they give you 40 cold protection, which is perfect for when winter is here. You won't suffer. The only thing is though, when doing lots of cooking, which I'm about to do, it's best to take it off. So forgive my state of undress. I'll leave my boots on. Okay, and right, so here's some of the materials I've got, and let's get busy. And first I want to show you some nice meals. So let's go to the cooking fire and use that. So you can see I've got a few basic things. Unlocked meat stew. I'm not going to waste that on it. This one, which is a reasonable meal if you don't have anything better to eat. Travel rations you'll need for when you're travelling to other regions, so we're going to make a load of them. But I want to do recipes I've not unlocked yet. So we're going to start, and forgive me if I mispronounce any of these recipes, that's just me, my ignorance. Okay, we're going to start by making the Lux Lichette, which is 1 lava egg. I messed this up the last time I made it, and with another character, and lost all the components, and they're quite rare, some of them. Next is a Azure shrimp, then a rainbow trout, then seaweed, and cook that up. And there we go, we've just unlocked Lux Lichette recipe. Okay, next let's go back to manual. And just to show you there, this is the nicest food that you can have, but as you can see it uses res. The one I like, let's come out of it and go back in, is this next one that I'm going to show you, which is ocean, where is it, what do I do with it? Ocean fricasse. Okay, so this one uses a lava egg, a fish. So I'm going to use the one I have the most of, which is salmon, and seaweed. So much easier, well, just apart from the lava egg, that would be your bottleneck there, but let's cook that. And that's given us ocean fricasse. I buy them from the chef up the top actually, so don't worry if you don't have them, but that's the one, and you can see there it restores the health and stamina and mana. So all 3, that's why I like that one. Okay, let's do another recipe. Yeah, so it seems I need to come out of it each time, it doesn't let me go back to manual. Oh well, doesn't matter, let's go back in. Okay, so we've got them now listed here. The next one we'll take a look at is, I think I've got the ingredients. Let's do a miner's omelette, which is 2 birds' eggs and a common mushroom. And there we go, we've got miner's omelette now learned in our list. Yeah, it's alright, it's an okay meal. Doesn't do like the other one does though. Okay, next let's create let's see what food haven't. Oh yeah, Cerzo Cevac. So it's a rainbow trout and seaweed and a salt. There we go. Where is it? That's also an okay because it's mana restoring, and I believe it does your health as well. Like this one does your health, and the miner's omelette does your health. So they're good meals to have for that reason. I think this one does all of that. Well, that one is good because it says it does a large amount of health. So yeah. Okay, next let's make. What else haven't I done? Oh yeah, the longest lasting food. If you want a food that's just going to last for eternity, or for at least a very long time, it will be this one, which is simply 4 of these common mushrooms. And it is called a dry mushroom bar. There you go. Now with this dry mushroom bar, it restores a bit of your maximum health, and it lasts for ages and ages. Okay, stew I've got already, so if you come up here you can see that's just a meat. And, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do next the turnip pottage. Oh, except I haven't got enough. It's basically 3 turnips, 1, 2, 3, and a salt at the end. Gets you turnip pottage, but I don't have enough of these turnips. So let's actually drop them on the ground because I don't want to waste them away. I'm not going to be doing a recipe using them now, so I'll save them. What on earth am I doing? Push the wrong key. Don't know what that was that I did. Right, so back to here. Oh, let's not stand over the fire, so we're going to burn. Right, okay, so next, let's now do some restorative drinks. Let's do, first of all, a soothing tea, which is 1 clean water and 1 seaweed. There we go, we've learned soothing tea, and if we have a look at it, a concoction that cures the common cold and restores burnt mana. Okay, so if you're caught out in winter and you don't have enough fur armour on, and you start to get the cold debuff, then you can drink this soothing tea, and it will eventually, because like it says there, it takes a while, but eventually will get rid of the debuff for you. And also though, it has the added bonus of restoring burnt mana. You know when you use, well, we'll get to it, but you know when it shades out as you use stamina or take damage and it doesn't recover it, it just shades it. That's burnt. So it restores that. Okay, that's soothing tea. Next, let's do a bitter spicy tea. Oh good, manual recipes working again. Right, bitter spicy tea is the clean water. An ochra spice beetle, one of them, and oh, that's it. So let's cook that up. There we go, bitter spicy tea. Where did it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, uncommon reinvigorating. Oh, what's going on? I thought I was reading this. Let's go to there. Concoction that instantly cures infections, protects against the cold, and restores burnt stamina. So there's the one. Remember, these beetles, you just get loads of them. So it's good to have a few of them on you for your burnt stamina. And also, though, it cures infections. Like if you, by mistake, drink the seawater instead of putting it in your water skin, and yes, you realise who's done that, me, then you can cure it with this drink. It's a spicy tea. So there we go, we got that. Right, next drink, mineral tea. This one is a bit rarer to make because it uses the gravel beetle. Unless, of course, you do lots of mining, then you should have lots of gravel beetles. So the mineral tea is 1 clean water and 1 gravel beetle. There we go, that one there. And there you go, we've got mineral tea. We look at that. Concoction that increases impact resistance and cures ingestion. It also restores burnt health. Or was that the one that cured my seawater illness? Anyway, so there we go. That's going to restore your burnt health. It's a shame that that's not the ochre beetle, because these gravel beetles are just harder to get. They're more rarer, slightly rarer. But anyway, there we go. You'll need a few of them as well on you when you're out adventuring. Definitely worth having that. Okay, let's have a look. Next. Right, the next one is an important one. It's an antidote for if you get poisoned. And I think that I'm going to need to go to the shop because, in fact, I'm going to pause and get it through to daytime. And plus I need to get some thick oil. So see you in a sec. Okay, so to make antidotes we need a common mushroom. So very useful, and you'll remember you can get them once every 9 days out of the storage. There's a foraging spot in the cave, the storage cave. Next we want the thick oil. I don't think I've got any clean water, so let's just get some clean water. And let's not stand on top of the fire, so it'll overheat. Right, let's do this again. So, for the antidote, it's a common mushroom, thick oil, and I think I'm using the wrong crafting bench, that's why the thick oil is not listed, so it must be the alchemy for the antidote. Makes sense. Okay, so mushroom, thick oil, and I believe clean water. There we go. And that now gives us the antidote. The other one that I was going to show you was the turnip pottage, which I didn't have any, but I went to the shop while I paused it and I bought some, so let's show that. Manual recipe, and so this is 3 turnips and a salt, so 3 of these and a salt, and there we go. See, look at all these recipes we've unlocked. Where did it put it? Yeah, let's just have a look, see what it tells us. Chunky soup that has mana restoring properties and will slowly heal the common cold. So there's another item to help with the common cold. One last excuse me, one last recipe before I go is let's make a pungent paste. So it is, we're going to be needing fish, and we are going to need an egg, and we're going to need some beetles, the ochre spice beetle, and I think this is the alchemy kit. So to make this we need egg, spice beetle, and the fish. Ah, no, so this must be the cooking fire then. Oh, we're so lucky. Otherwise I'd have wasted the materials. So let's do that again. So egg, beetle, and then a fish. And there we go, pungent paste recipe. What does it say for that? Odorous paste which restores your maximum health and stamina, allowing you to continue adventuring without sleep. It also instantly cures infections. Definitely worth using up all your eggs on that pungent paste. So there we go. That is all the food and recipes you would surely need to survive out in the wilds. Now, it's not all the recipes in the game, not by a long shot. That's just the few I have. Oh, I'm getting overheated. That's just the few I have access to while in the town. The one I like to eat though, like I say, is this one, the ocean fricasse, which is, well, I made a few of them. But I can eat all of these, depends how quickly they rot. There we go, I've got to get busy now, dropping this all back on the ground before it does rot. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. You've now seen how to make all the concoctions which you will need to heal all the different ailments you can get, and of course the restorative food. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.